and welcome back to my little slice of the internet that I like to call Jenna's Spiel. In case you're wondering why I'm keeping so incredibly hydrated, it's because my little slice is unfortunately infected with the common cold. So let's see how much of issue 4 of Amethyst I can get through before I lose my voice. As per usual, let's check out the cover first. There's two main things that I'm totally digging with this. First and foremost is the blinged up cover. If you're gonna have a comic based on a whole gem theme, it makes sense that you make things shiny and pretty. Secondly, this dang green guy is back. What's he all about? Are we finally gonna get some of his backstory? I'm so excited to find out. Let's stop looking at the cover and let's get into it. Apologies for the over-enthusiasticness of that. I think it's the NyQuil talking at this point. So not a whole lot going on in this first page. We just go over the title of the issue, which is Dark Journeys. And in a rather foreboding tone, Amethyst warns us, what has she stumbled into this time? Let's find out what exactly she stumbled into this time. So as we turn the page, this marks the first of many creepy, disturbing, freaky Citrina eyeball shots. Why? Why? Ugh. But what exactly is wrong with her? Well, let's defer to one of her creepy-ass handmaidens. She advises us that Citrina's soul, more or less, has left her body, and of course Amethyst is on the hunt to return it. So, how will she return the witch mother to her former glory, you may be asking? Well, why don't you just look into her mouth and talk to a frog? That's right, mouth frog. I can't make this stuff up. For some inexplicable reason, Mouth Frog then turns into a horrific monster. Why? I don't know. Maybe it was explained on the page where this ad is and they just made a mistake. I don't know. Either way, Mouth Frog turns into a monster, and Shady Handmaiden is again not emoting correctly in the situation. Seriously, look at these guys. She's looking on with glee while the other two are clearly struck with horror. So this comic wouldn't be complete without another transportation back to Earth where we check in on Amy Winston's dad, who is clearly struggling with her constant disappearances. Like seriously, he is fine to have a mental breakdown in front of his neighbors. Should you really be announcing that your daughter is not of this world to just the common folk? Anyways, that's enough of her. Let's head off to Emerald City. Hold on to your breath, hold on to your heart, hold on to your hold. And it's here that we learn that yet another royal line is being screwed over by Opal. But more importantly, now we cut to the little lizard guy. I finally get some answers. So the little lizard guy is heading into the monster's mouth that is actually kind of the portal between the mausoleum. If you watched the last episode, you'd know that there was the whole Cave of Wonders thing going on. Yeah, that stuff. So this little lizard guy finds a gem that is somehow linked to Granch, which I think is linked to Amethyst. It's not quite clear yet. Stay tuned, there will possibly be more. Or probably not. Okay, so like the next 4 pages is like information overload, so I'm gonna try to sum it up as succinctly as possible. Emerald is gonna be wed to Carnelian. Possibly. Cute little lizard baby is taking on monster mausoleum stuff that's going on inside the Cave of Wonders. Amethyst all of a sudden is taking on Opal, and oh my gosh, there's just, that's a lot of, exposition in so few pages. Okay, seriously, if you came here for Amethyst action, it's all about to kick off right now. And so buckle up, because it's about to get serious, and oh my god, did she really best him with elementary school knowledge? But just when you think everybody's free and riding off into the sunset, we find out that Opal fights like a girl. No real surprise there. He grabs a fistful of Amethyst's hair, while of course, this messed up handmaiden just gleefully watches on again. So how did Opal create this portal and manage to grab a fistful of Amethyst's hair? Well, he has a fragment of Citrina's gem. However, since Citrina is the owner of that gem, she's able to close the gate, and I think Opal is now having some regrets for making that decision. What a surprise! Opal loses his hand, wants revenge, blah blah blah. More importantly, let's cut to this beautiful centerfold. Meet Topaz. Yep, that's a dude. Who I think is actually in love with Amethyst, but betrothed to Sapphire. And let me just say, arranged marriages that you fall through on don't always end well for people. So guys, how do we end the 4th issue? After all of that action and excitement? Well, let me tell you, we cut back to Granch, as you know, my least favorite subplot of all time. In an effort to save his family, they actually are like, nah, let's just attack you. Well played. Hope you guys enjoyed this issue as much as I did. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time when I'm hopefully done battling this cold and battling Opal alongside Amethyst in issue 5.